to Healthy Bytes, Episode 4. My name's Eric.
And I am Jamie. Healthy Bytes is a show where two tech geeks like myself and Eric try to teach you guys how to cook some healthier versions of some of your favorite meals.
So, what are we making today?
Well, today we actually got our very first viewer email. Thanks for everyone who's been watching. But we got an email from Vince P. And let's see if we can go to the email. Vince P. says, love the show. Long-time viewer, so I guess he's watched all 3 episodes. He says, you guys should make a healthier pizza. I like pepperoni, but I want a healthier option. So, everyone loves pizza. So we're gonna try and do a little pizza.
All right.
What we decided was we are going to do a homemade crust. We're gonna do a whole wheat crust. Try to do some healthier toppings, and then we're actually gonna try and make our own sauce. So we'll see how that turns out as well.
So for the crust, we are going to use whole wheat flour.
Whole wheat flour right there. Trying to go a little
Half
healthier.
teaspoon of honey.
Honey.
1 teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of instant yeast. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and 3/4 cups of room temperature water.
All right. So I'll go ahead and get started with the flour. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to stir all this together in the bowl to form our dough. It says here to use damp hands, so do you want me to do it? You want to do it?
I can do it.
All right, cool. So we're going to kind of just work through this and get into a nice coarse ball. I don't know if you want to scoop out the rest of that honey in there. All right, so we got almost all of our ingredients in here for the dough. He's got his nice wet damp hands. We're going to go ahead and get that going. We got the water that needs to go in there along with the yeast, which
it's not doing anything.
All the yeast is getting stuck to the side of the mixing bowl there. Alright, so what we're going to do is actually, we got a couple things that we have to do with this. We're going to add the water in just a minute here that has the yeast, and then we're going to go ahead and mix it up into a nice ball. We're actually going to split it, which is going to make 2 pizzas, I should say 2 pieces of dough, which we'll make 2 crusts with. So we'll actually do that, and then once we have that ready to go, we're going to set it aside while we make our sauce. All right, so he's going to go ahead and get started on the rest of the dough. I'm going to go ahead and start on the sauce here. So with the ingredients, just to run them down one more time, we have 1 can, 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. We have half a teaspoon of black pepper. We have 1 teaspoon of dried basil, a teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Here we have the red wine vinegar. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of that, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. So usually with pizza, people go meat pizza or garbage pizza or crazy toppings like that. I love pizza. Try to do it healthier when I can. This is one example of that. Usually it's not, but again, we try, right?
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of the pepperoni, just like Vince P in our email. So we'll see how this turns out. So we have our sauce here. That's looking pretty good.
So we're just supposed to throw this in a bowl and cover it with olive oil?
Yeah, we're gonna let's see what we got here. Rub it with olive oil. So probably just on the outside, just a little bit, good coating.
A little on the bottom.
Yeah, you can do that. We're gonna let that sit for a good 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes or so, and then we're gonna split it into 2, and then that's when we're gonna go ahead and start to roll out our pizza.
Let's preheat the oven.
Good point.
Set it at?
We are going to set the oven at 500 degrees.
500.
Yeah.
And for mine, I'm using a pizza stone, which I have in there already.
Yeah, we actually have 2 different, cooking options. I love the pizza stone. Pizza stone is really great. Another little gadget, little tech gizmo type thing out there is the Pizza Pizzazz. I don't know if anyone's had it. Have you ever tried it?
I've never tried it.
It is absolutely amazing. For frozen pizzas, for even homemade pizzas, if you make your own dough or if you buy just like the canned dough or whatever, it actually makes really good pizzas. It's excellent, and the cleanup is quick and easy. I'm a big fan of that. That's like the George Foreman for pizza, pretty much. It's amazing.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go with this for our dough. Hopefully, it's good enough.
We'll see.
Split it in 2 equal pieces.
So what we did actually, we already got all our pieces cut. We have very thin sliced tomatoes here. We have some red onion. We have some mushrooms, and then some green pepper. And then, as you know, you already saw the turkey pepperoni, and then we have our natural mozzarella cheese, natural shredded low moisture part skim mozzarella cheese. All right, so we have our dough here.
So just kind of spread it out, right? I'm gonna go with this.
Go with that. Yeah, that looks good.
It's about ready to go. Don't drop it.
I won't. Worked the Domino's for 2.5 years.
So you're cheating, is that what you're saying?
Maybe. Toss it. It's all on the wrist. I'm not big on sauce. I like some sauce, but I'm not one of the types that likes to go crazy on it. So, well, I'm going to start out just a little more than half of this ladle here, right in the center. Actually, that might be a little too much for me, but that's okay. I should be fine. Right around there. Get a nice crust. There you go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go a little lighter on the sauce here. Take some of that off. Sauce smells really good though.
It does.
It smells very good. Alright, so we got our sauce ready to go. So now we're just going to go with our toppings here. So again, we have turkey pepperoni and green pepper on this side.
What should be me?
I have the mushrooms, the red onion, and the tomato. So we're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to go with the tomato first and lay some of those out. Alright, and then some nice little red onion for some flavoring here. Get those on there.
Toss the cheese on top?
Yeah, we're just going to throw some cheese on there. As much as you want, obviously, again, trying to make it a little healthier. Gotta have some cheese on some pizza, though.
Alright, I'm going to just toss it in.
Alright.
Throw mine first.
So we're going to throw these in at 500. We already have that preheated at 500. Go get this one in.
Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes or so. Pizzas should be about done.
Yeah, so we should be ready. We're going to go ahead and bring them out up here. Probably just do 4 for now. Let it cool down for a little bit. Steam is rising, so definitely don't want to touch it right now. We're going to let it cool off just a little bit. It smells really good though. It smells really good. So, all right, so we got our pizzas all set. Again, we have the pepperoni, green pepper, red onion, mushroom, and sliced tomato. I can still see the steam coming off of them.
Looks good.
It does look good. I don't know if I want to. Want to go ahead and give yours a try?
I'll try it out. Here we go.
Hot?
Not too bad.
Because I saw that steam come off. Alright, let's see how it goes.
Not too bad. I'm not sure if my dough's cooked all the way through. I'm pretty sure it's not cooked all the way through. Is yours?
No.
So it probably should be in there for longer, apparently.
A little bit longer, but you know what? The dough's not done. It's good though.
So I would say our first failure would be a good way to put it.
I don't know what it is. There's a lot of
it's crispy.
there's a lot of flavor in something.
Bottom's real crispy.
There's a lot of flavor in something, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Does it taste really garlicky to you?
I taste the uncooked wheat.
I think it might be the uncooked wheat mixture with the
I definitely taste the uncooked.
additional garlic that probably shouldn't have gone on there.
So we threw the pizza bag in the oven because the first time the dough wasn't cooked all the way through, and we kind of burned it a little bit.
Thinking maybe, you know, if it was a little bit more on the well done side, it might be better. So I guess we'll give it
a shot.
Take a taste here and see how it turned out.
Mm. Not so good that time, huh?
No.
No, not so good this time.
Didn't make it any better. Do not make this. Go ahead and leave your comments on it though. Let us know if there's a recipe that you use that's a little bit of a healthier pizza. We would love to try it because this was not good.
No, not at all.
So 75%. The first three we made were really good. The fourth one, not so much.
But that's what we're here for. Okay?
Yes.
To make the mistakes for you guys.
Yes. So, like I said, visit the website, healthybytes.tv. You know, send us emails at
healthybytestv@gmail.com.
gmail.com.
You can follow me at twitter.com/velch.
I am twitter.com/JamieM26. And, definitely send us your thoughts and and comments. Do not make this pizza. If you do, let us know what you thought and how you try to make it better.
How to make it better, yes.
Please. We might try it again if you give us some tips.
Yeah.
So, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoy it. And, we'll see you next time. Okay.